Hello, welcome to Election Minute, where my videos are never a minute. With everyone talking about the upcoming presidential election, I would like to shed some light on an arguably equally important race, the race of who gets to control Congress. In short, the US Congress is a bicameral legislature consisting of the House of Representatives and the Senate. Congressional elections either take place during general or midterm elections. A general election is when the presidency and both houses of Congress are up for election, while midterm elections take place in the middle of a president's term, which typically results in the opposite party of the president winning. The U.S. House of Representatives is the lower house of Congress that votes on bills to pass to the Senate that then votes to pass bills from the House onto the President to either get signed into law or vetoed. Every 2 years, the 435 seats in the House are up for election. Each state is given a specific number of House seats based on its population that are divided into congressional districts. In order for a party to obtain a majority in the House of Representatives, they will need a total of 218 seats. The U.S. Senate, as already mentioned, votes on bills that were already passed from the House. However, instead of its seats being based on population, each state, regardless of its population, is given exactly 2 senators. One term in the Senate is equal to 6 years, which obviously means a senator who was elected in 2018, assuming they weren't elected via a special election or appointed, is not going to be up for re-election in 2020. Instead, the Senate is comprised of 3 classes. How this works is that 1/3 of senators are up for election every 2 years. This means that not every state will have a Senate election every election cycle, but it does mean that the minority party has a chance of reaching a majority in the Senate every 2 years. In order for a party to control the Senate, they need at least 50 seats when the party controls the presidency, and at least 51 seats when that party does not control the presidency. This is because the vice president assumes the role of a tiebreaker in the Senate. Unlike House elections, Senate elections are done statewide instead of using individual congressional districts, which means that every person who lives in that state gets to vote for whoever is running for the Senate in their state. With all that said, don't just pay attention to what is going on with the presidential election, do research regarding who is running to be your congressional representation as well, and make sure to go out and vote. Election Minute out.